switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor, like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. 18! Watch out!
Pretty throw here to start. Gets it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
Here we go, boy.
First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Get set. 18!
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Walking quickly here.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Down. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll throw for it. He's got it over the middle. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60.
They're going to try and throw it here. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? 70, step up.
Try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down.
Come on.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
19, go!
From the gun, it's Hall. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go. Crack on leading.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets.
Formation for the Jets.
Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers going 6-0 here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jets, nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start to drive the ball. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Pass play coming here. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're throwing it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, and less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Throwing it again here. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 60 Vikings.
Back to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 21.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Get up.
Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Hit. Look at 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On the move. Headed right. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Roll. Here we go. Stack. Hey.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 60 by...
Hall takes it straight ahead. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 70 Timber, go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hall running between the tackles. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go now.
2nd down pass play coming. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
It's caught by Wilson. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now. They send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set. Get set. IT. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Outside. Buddy. Go.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on first. Headed right from the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
At the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Outside. Stop.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Outside. Come on. Watch out.
Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Bronco switch. Bronco. Nice. Ready?
A give left side for Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on. Hit. Bronco with Mustang 19.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the 1st.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Has it down close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Like they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, if you can make that defense pay, that was a thing of beauty.
They set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, play action. Makes the they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And that's 49ers football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Start on the ground with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18. 21. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Throwing him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Dose of the hurry-up here. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Let's take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
On first down, here comes Hall. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down run by Dobbins. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's
4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long, Purdy. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Lions. Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On the ready.
3rd down. Niners going with some dime coverage here.
19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Following the play, Brock, medical staff headed out. Looks like they're going to take a look at injured tight end Mason Taylor. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback will be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Connects with his back, Hall. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the red zone on 1st. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Outside. Love it. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
At the 12-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Get set, get set. Check the ball. Here we go.
Give right side to Dobbins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12 in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Jets 35.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I don't love that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's second and 10. Sticking to the air here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Timeout taken by New York. That's it, second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Outside. Here we go. 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
To the air on third and long. He's loaded another one up. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Outside. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
It's a give here for Dobbins. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
First down. first and 10 at the 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Get set. You're not. 18. Watch out. Up.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be fourth down now. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work.